It's finally drying out in Oklahoma and producers are able to get into the field and get some harvesting done. Josh, where are we with the summer crops?
Yeah, it's been a long year. It's been a long harvest, and there's a lot of folks that are finally kind of getting that home stretch. And it's weird to say that we're in that Thanksgiving week when we're finally getting our summer crops out, but that's kind of where we've been this year. You know, the rains pushed us back, the maturity of a lot of the crop has pushed us back, and we're kind of getting there as far as getting to the back end. Our sorghum crop out in the Panhandle, we're getting the bulk majority of it done. They've got fairly good conditions. I know that from rumors that I'm hearing, the yields are fairly good. The test weights are down a lot. So and when we talk about soybean and we start moving towards the eastern side of the state, that's where we've still had a lot of struggles getting the crops out. The moisture's been really high. The environmental conditions, just not being able to get equipment into the field, has really been challenging for us.
2018, we opened sesame a lot into the state of Oklahoma. Where are we with that crop?
Yeah, sesame was really big this year. We went from, you know, it being in very isolated acres to almost hitting 100,000 acres we had in the state. And so we have a lot of growers that are running through that sesame gamut for the first time this year. And sesame is one that is harvested later. We typically need a really good killing frost for that crop to dry down the rest of the way and get that green material out of the plant and get that seed dried down. We need to reach about the moisture of the 7% for Sesico to really like to take that sesame seed. It's been slow. The good thing is we haven't heard anything on declining oil. We haven't heard on declining quality. The sesame's holding really good in the field.
Speaking of getting out of the field, we're wanting to get some seed into the field. Where are we with the winter crops across Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's where we've kind of hit a standstill as well. Oftentimes we had a day or two much of this fall that we needed to either take some things out of the field, get some things harvested, or our growers had to plant. What we're seeing in the field is that our canola is very small. Right. But that's a good thing. We're at that critical stage. Usually that 6 to 8 leaf stage is where we want to be. We're actually going into these freezes in a really good spot. And if we look at the 10-day forecast for canola, it looks really good because we're getting cold and we're staying cool. Our acres are probably going to be down because the growers weren't able to get in everything that they wanted to. But those that got it in, it looks really good. It's a little hard to think about nitrogen management now, but make sure, you know, if you have those enriched strips out, make sure you're going and checking them, because as early as some of these early green ups in December and January, we could potentially be running into a time to fertilize them.
Okay, thank you much, Josh Lofton, Cropping Systems Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.